And here we have my messy desk. Unfortunately, I did not get any orc painting done. I got a commission done that I can't show, but is done. And I did a bunch of prep work for some other stuff. Another commission on the go. And that's it. I wanted to get these guys done at least, but that'll be later this week. But that's it. So, updates. I was able to do updates every Sunday, so that was good. At least a good start. I got a ton of stuff done on the orcs that I'm super happy with, but didn't get a lot of painting done. However, November is Necrons, and most of it is already built and primed. There's only like a couple units, like characters, that I actually care about building. So, straight to painting with those. So, after this little clip will be a clip of the Necrons once I get them all out. I'm also going to build and prime some of the orc terrain, just to kind of get it out of the way of lists of things to build. Take up a little less space as well, and that's it. And here we have the Necrons. This is my collection. I'm going to start off with what's built and primed, and then go into the rest, which is on sprue. It's not much, but a couple more points. So yeah, let's start off with 30 Necron warriors. I'm missing 3. I took them aside for a kill team game and just didn't put them back, and now I'm not 100% sure where they are. Same with these Necron destroyers, or warriors. So I have 60 of those, once I find the other 3. We have 8 Wraiths, 4 with the whip coils, 4 with the other loadout. We have 2 Annihilation Barges. The gun can be removed, so I can add in the guys to make them troop transports if I need to. We have the terrain, which, not too exciting there. We have a Nightbringer. Now, he is 3D printed. I do have the actual Deceiver, but he's small, and the fine cast is actually so much weaker than the 3D print, so we have a much larger. So if you put him next to a warrior, he is much bigger. So I have always been under the impression that if you have something that's that big, it should be on a bigger base and simply be a bigger model. So we have them on a 60 mil. I haven't had any problems with anyone being that doesn't work, and on the off case they do, I usually bring the regular one anyway so they can see the difference. We have a barge, which can be the Annihilation Barge or the Command Barge. We have 4 little guys there. Can only use 3 right now, and I might pick up 2 more and use them for objectives because I don't actually use them in game. So we'll see about that. We have an Overlord with 2 Royal Wardens, 2 Plasmancers. We have a converted Cryptek. This is the Age of Sigmar bone guy. And I just swapped out the guy with a Necron, and then added some Scarabs both to the base under him and on top. So he's now a Necron. And then once he's painted to my scheme, he'll look like he fits. Then we have 2 more Overlords. Then we have a unit of 10 converted Lich Guard. So they are the tree. I'm not 100% sure what they're called in Age of Sigmar now, but the tree people swapped out with Necron hands and a head, and that's it. They're doing the whole liquid metal from Terminator, so they're going back into shape, or being summoned, or however you want to word it. Then we have 5 regular Lich Guard with the staffs. Then we have Scorpek Destroyer Lord. I think the Scorpek. Yeah, Scorpek, another Scorpek Lord. Locust Destroyer Lord. He's another pretty big conversion. Has a cool head, cool scythe. Just a regular destroyer mixed with a Canoptic Lord. Because I had an extra one of those. Oh, he's magnetized, so that happens. He just clicks back up. So you can reanimate. Whoa. Then we have 2 units of 6, or 3 units of 3, however you want to do it, for 12 total of the destroyers. Then little crypto thralls with them. Then we have 5 immortals, have 5 converted Praetorians. Love the snake bodies. Then we have work in progress, but 5 death marks. They're also for my kill team, so they're kind of everywhere. We have 6 Locust Destroyers. 4 of them are not, well, he just needs his magnet glued back on, and then 3 more. So 12 of those. I'm swapping the rods in their gun for these pieces that I have extra, so it fits more of the army. Then we have 3 heavy with that gun, 3 heavy with that gun. Then we have 3 reanimators, then 3, I think they're Doomstalkers. And that's it for this section, I think. I don't think I missed anything. My color scheme, if I can find him. So this is my color scheme. Going with a metallic green base with some silver armor and a kind of a metallic orange for the guns. Pretty simple, but it's different and I like it, and that's all that matters. And then these guys are going to be all, some of them are going to be rusty, some of them are going to be like more of the silver metal. I've just been playing around with the rust on them, so they'll be that. That's pretty much it. I have a couple guys that I started working on just to get kind of where I'm going, but I think he looks good. Happy with him. Stands out. And yeah, so there's that. So then, stand out. Get a full view. It's kind of as far back as I can go. Then we come over here to the workshop. We have 4 more rates. So I'm going to do 2 of each. So I have a unit of 6 with coils, a unit of 6 without coils. I have 30 of the old Necrons. This was basing them gold and then dry brushing them to like a silver, so they're more of a dirty silver. And then I was attempting to do a kind of bone color. I don't know if it'll focus. No, it likes the background too much. Focus. No, I don't think you can see it very well in there. It's a marble effect, but because it's such a small area, it wasn't working the way I wanted to. Then I decided to go with green because I wanted them to not look like my friends. So I have those. That will fill out 60 warriors with each weapon type for 120 total. And we have Scarab Swarms. These technically should be on the other side with the primed guys, but I pulled them out after and didn't have room to set them up, so I brought them over here. I do have a couple more, and I have a whole bunch of the old ones, but I think I'm going to incorporate some of the old with the new. So like, you'd have some of these scarabs over top of some of the older scarabs. Just kind of mix them into the army better. We have 10 more basic warriors with some scarabs on there. We have 2 of the Cryptek on the jumpy disc thing. We have another Royal Warden. We have one of these guys that I'm going to use as a Catan Shard. So he's on a slightly bigger base, he's slightly taller. I don't think anyone will argue it. I don't really tend to use Catan very often, but he's also going to be painted in that rusty kind of liquid metal-y kind of thing. And he'll probably be holding something because it looks like he's just going to punch him. He normally has a bow in this hand, and this is kind of where the arrow would sit, but it's going to be punching a guy. Wow. Then we have a stack of, I think there's 20 buildable Lich Guard and 5 or 10 buildable Immortals. Then we have, plus the bits from the rest of the stuff. Then we have another Ark, so Doomsday Ark or the Transport. And I have a couple named characters. I have Xeris, the Traveler, and the guy that transforms. But I don't know where they are. So that's it. Everything in total is about 11,000 points. So, till next time.